Hello and welcome. My name is Vanessa and I'm a certified group fitness instructor, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this 12-week program. So we're going to call this our Active Agers and Adaptive Athletes 12-week program. So all you need today is a chair. No other equipment at all, just a chair. If you have a water bottle, I invite you to tuck it in under your chair so that we don't accidentally hit it with our feet at some point in time. And then, of course, if you would like to have some music playing in the background, I invite you to choose whatever music makes you happy so that you feel comfortable moving to that. Or you can, of course, just work out with me as we are right now. So I invite you to come a little bit forward onto the edge of your chair. So when we do our chair classes, we like to be close to the edge. This does give us a bit more core work. And it does allow us the opportunity, if we end up shifting side to side or doing some cardio with the legs, it just makes it a little bit easier for us. So a little bit closer to the edge of the chair, more core work, but also easier for moving. All right, I also have a timer because I don't really want to count. So as we go through, everything is timed for us. So we're going to go ahead and start here with some posture and some breath. So bringing your feet towards to the floor, about hips distance apart, under your knees. You can rest your hands down on your lap. And then we're going to think about lengthening through the spine, kind of like a balloon is pulling us from the crown of the head. I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in and allow your belly back and sides to expand. When we exhale, I want you to get exhaling from the bottom of the belly upwards, lifting gently through the core. Taking a deep breath in and exhale, letting it go. I'm just going to move that as I was talking about not having things in our way. And just taking a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. We want to, of course, always move through the class. All right. We're going to move into some neck mobility. So I'm going to invite you to bring your right ear to your right shoulder and pause here. And slowly on an inhale, come on up. And then we're going to bring your left ear to your left shoulder. And on an inhale, come on up. This time we're going to exhale and look over the right shoulder, wherever feels good to you. And then inhale back through center. And we're going to exhale and look over the left shoulder. And then slowly come back to center. This time we're going to bring our chin to our chest. And slowly make your way up. And then we're going to look up wherever fits you perfect, whatever feels good here. And then back to center. Okay, we're going to start to work into our shoulders a little bit. So I'm going to invite you to roll your shoulders forward, bring them up by your ears, and then exhale, gently slide them down your back. So again, bring your shoulders forward and then rolling back, slow and steady. You could do singles, so you can do one at a time. You can make it as big or as small as you want. Let's do one more this direction, and then we're going to pause. And we're going to go the other way, so we're going to roll up and forward. And here's a fun fact about me: when something feels awkward or uncomfortable or starts to shake, I give a little chuckle. So this is my awkward angle. We're going to roll our shoulders back, up and forward. Give me one more right here. And then pause, and just to reset our posture, roll forward, back, up and back, and open through your heart. Now we can bring our hands to our heart or to our ears, and we're going to twist over to the right. And then slow, 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 come back to center, twist to the left, and slow to center. So you never have to be on my pace. This is all about you. This is all about you and the timer. Make it work for you as suits your body. And we just breathe here. So this is our mobility and warm-up section. Just starting to say good morning, or afternoon or evening, to our muscles. And slowly start to awaken the joints. When you've finished your second side, when you feel even, come back. So now we're going to take your right leg and extend it out, and we're going to circle our ankles. And breathe. And as big or as small as you want. And let's switch directions. It's okay if you hear a little bit of snapple or snap, crackle, pop. Let's switch sides. So bring your right leg in, extend your left leg out, and start to circle. What that usually is just some air escaping from your joints. Unless there is any pain, there's nothing to worry about. Let's switch around. So that's a good thing to talk about right now. So sharp, stabbing, shooting are not sensations we want to feel at any time in the class. And rest. We're going to take it into a seated march. So you can bring right arm, left leg, right leg, left arm up, and then switch. Up and up. Breathe. It's just like we're taking a walk. Oh, I'm going to march myself a little bit forward on my chair. So just like you're taking a walk, you can go fast. You can make it a jog. You can stay at this pace with me. You can go slower. And just breathe wherever you are. So today we have a few other sections. We're going to come into our cardio section shortly, and then into a small little burst of body weight strength training, a little bit of seated core, and then our cool down and stretch. That is our format for the rest of this class. Okay, but first, we get a break. We get a break, and I invite you to take a water break here while we get ready and set up into our cardio portion. So, and probably best to have your water tucked under so that it isn't in the way. And we will take water breaks as we go. Hydration is important. So perhaps as the week progresses and you do this video a little bit more, you might even think about adding an ankle weight or something to some of the moves, or some wrist weights. But again, if this is your first time through this video, body weight is beautiful and a great place to start. So we're coming in to that cardio section I told you about. So we're going to have 45 seconds of work and only a 15-second break in between. Just want to keep our heart rate up, and we want to be able to talk but not sing as we go. So we're going to take it into a heel dig. So you're going to extend your leg and tap your heel on the ground. And I've got my opposite arm involved with me. You can bend your elbow and bring your hand up towards your chest, or you can take a little runner's arm, whatever range of motion feels good to you, and just have some fun with it. So in order to get the heart rate up more, you can move faster, or you can make the range of motion bigger. So bigger movements is bigger heart rate. Faster movements could be bigger heart rate. And by that extension, you can slow your heart rate down by making any change. And rest. You get a little rest. We're going to keep it in the lower body right now. Our next move is a side-to-side toe tap. So it's going to look like this. Are you ready? Join me now. And then if you wanted to add anything in with the upper body, if you wanted to get the heart rate up a little bit more once you're comfortable with this, just side to side. It's okay if it doesn't look like mine. You could take the opposite arm and give a little punch forward, or maybe up. Right? Your shoulders are yours. Make it comfortable for you. Have fun. Whew. And breathe. Please breathe. And I'd just like to remind people too to relax your jaw. You don't need to be clenching. It's not invited to the party. Not this party. Ooh, we're almost there. 2, 1, and rest. Okay. Our next one are some seated knee lifts. So it's kind of like the march we did at the start, but maybe you go a little bit quicker. Maybe you add a little bit more upper body into it. So up and up. Woo. So you can almost even think of it like a little seated jog. And the goal is to get the heart rate up. So if we think about levels of exertion, 1 being we're sitting on the couch, and 10 being the highest we've ever been here with our heart rate and our breathing, we want to maybe try to find ourselves around a 7. So you could talk to me, but you couldn't sing at me. Ooh. Like I said, you can add your upper body, make it bigger. Again, you can keep it with those forward punches, opposite arm and leg. Whew, and breathe. We get to restart with our heel digs. All right, so round number 2 coming up in 5 seconds. Ready? Let's start with the left side. Why not? Why not? It can be good for us to switch the lead leg once in a while. Good for our brain, and it's good for our body. So taking your heel dig and press and press. I've gone into my fun little bent elbow arms here, but remember you could take it into a march instead. And if it takes your brain a moment to get back into the move, that is fine. Almost there. Amazing. Get your quick little break. And we come back to our side toe tap. So we'll lead that way to start. Remember, you can have punching arms, whatever you need. Relax, and then let's get into this. So it's opposite arm and leg if you're adding it in, right? We're going to work our brain just as much as we work our body right here. Yeah. And breathe. Whew. Yeah. If at any point in time it does feel like we're patting our head and rubbing our tummy at the same time, we can take it right back to just the legs. Absolutely. Or maybe you want just the arms. Rest. Let it all go. We're coming back into our seated march, jog, whatever you want to call this, whatever you want to make this. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Oh, and took my feet. Takes our brains a second sometimes. So we lift one leg as we lift the opposite arm so that we can take a little march right here. Now here's another little thing. Maybe this is, the 3rd, 4th time you've done this video and you want to take it out of the chair. You can take this into a standing march holding onto your chair for support if you would like. We're so close to being done our first cardio section, or the cardio section of our first week together. And this is our break. So we get a nice long break between sections. It was a really good time to take another water break. Take a few deep breaths. Let everything out. Hopefully you are feeling a little elevated in the heart rate. That was the goal. Remember to tuck your water back in. Okay. So now we're coming into our strength portion. Body weight only today on day 1. Maybe you want to add later. That's up to you. So our first move is actually something now you're familiar with. It's going to be a march. We're going to use the core muscles more. So when we got the heart rate up, your core was involved, but that was about getting your heart rate up. So now I want us to focus, maybe even bring your hands to the chair if that feels okay, or to your hips. Exhale, bottom of the belly up, deep breath in, and exhale, leg lift, and inhale down. Exhale, other leg lift, and inhale down. So cardio is about going a little bit quick, and our strength portion is about slow and steady. Sometimes I like to tell my students, slower than you want to go. So your body likes to take the path of least resistance. It's not a judgment, it's just a fact for all of us. Exhale and inhale. Use your breath. It can help support your core. I like to exhale for the hard part of the work. Let's finish up getting your second side in right here. And release. Woo! Okay, we get a little break in between, 30 seconds. Kind of our reset time. Move number 2 is for your upper back. So we want to think about the muscles of your shoulder blades as you are going to pull. It's a row. As you pull, you want them to slide together. So maybe give me a shoulder roll, let go of any tension. Then we're going to sit upright. We're going to bring our arms forward. You're reaching forward. And then I want you to pull back. So you can keep your elbows wide, or maybe you want to pull back with your elbows in. So that's going to be your choice. Elbows out to the side, pull back, or elbows in by the side, pull back. And I mean, I'm having fun doing both, so maybe I'll keep demoing both options. So on this one, your palms face down. You try to keep your elbows in line with your shoulders or at shoulder height. But at this one, they come in and down. And your palms face each other. Slow and steady gets us where we want to go. Life is not a race. Life is not a race. Neither is your workout, unless you're training for a race. But that's not why I'm here today. 2, 1, and rest. Whew. We're going to bring it now into the chest muscles. So we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to start with our hands back, palms forward. Think wide fingers or starfish hands, whatever works, jazz hands. And we're going to bring them back. So you still have a few seconds. So I'll just demo the first one before we get started. You're going to exhale, push forward. And then inhale, come back. Ready? We go in 3 and 2. Here we go. Exhale, press forward. And inhale, come back. Exhale, press forward. And inhale, come back. Amazing. Find your own flow. If you move faster than me, that's fine. If you move slower than me, also great. This is about you. Nobody else. This is your time. This is your time to work on you. This is your time to get strong. This is your time to get mobile, right? Breathing. You can do this. I believe in you. 10 more seconds. And rest. Okay, we're coming back into the lower body with some leg extensions. So again, hands at hips, hands on chair for support. We're going to go side to side in this. So you still get a few more seconds. What it's going to look like is you're going to start by just extending your leg and lifting up if that's available. If it doesn't want to lift up, extend. You're still going to work your thighs, front of your thighs, your quadriceps. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Extend, and then bring back in, switch sides. Take your time. See previous statement, this is about you. I'm here to guide you. I'm here to build a program to help you get strong. but you never have to be at my pace. And the other thing I like to say is don't let me push you too much, and don't let me hold you back, right? Inhale to come down and exhale to extend out. If you want to try bringing your hands to your hips, if they were at the chair, just give it a try. See, you can change your mind at any time. All right, one more time to each side. We're going to go into our rest, but I think we're okay. Making sure you've evened out both legs and come back into center. Okay, we get to repeat those 4 moves one more time. So shake out what you need. Maybe roll your shoulders, maybe smile because you're here and you're moving. We start with our seated march. So again, maybe thinking about exhaling from the bottom of the belly up, lengthening through the spine. Hands are going to be wherever you need them. Breathe in and exhale, march. Inhale down, exhale, other leg lifts, and inhale down. If you think about the muscle that you're working, it actually works harder, but smarter harder. So let's be smart. I know you're smart. Don't worry. Exhale and inhale. You're doing so great. Almost there. Even out your sides and then you get your break. Break time. Give yourself a moment. Wiggle out what you need. I say that you can't hold on to tension if you're wiggling. So sometimes it's nice to release the tension in between. All right, planting our feet back on the earth if for any reason we shifted around. We're coming back into our row, our pull back. So for the back muscles. Okay, we go in 3, 2, 1, reach forward and then pull back. So I'll demo both variations again. So pulling back. Wherever you are, I want you to think about the shoulder blades sliding back in together and down, sliding back down and together. Exhale for the hard part as you pull. Exhale for the pull. Yeah. I know you're doing amazing. You showed up. That's half the battle. And breathe. And rest. Okay. Again, if you need to do a shoulder roll or a little twist or a shimmy, go ahead. We're going to relax our jaw and soften our forehead. And we're going to come into our chest press in a few seconds. We have a good long rest between these because your muscles do need time to recover. Even though we're going side to side, front, back, we still do get a little bit of time. All right, let's reset. Starfish hands, and hands by shoulders, and then exhale, press forward. Then inhale, come back. Exhale, it's about the press on this one and not the pull. Think about pushing and then coming back in. And we can push and come back in. You are doing amazing. We are halfway through this move. 10 more seconds. And rest. Oh, okay, little shoulder roll, upper body work is done. We have one more strength move, and it is for our legs, specifically our quads, the front of our thighs. So it's the leg extension coming back at us. And then this is it for your strength for the day, for this workout. So take your time. Take your deep breath in. Exhale from the bottom of the belly up. Strong core. Inhale. Exhale, slide your leg out with or without the lift. Again, exhale. So I want you to think about the thigh, the quad, as you move, as you straighten your leg. That's the muscle responsible. So think about it. Works harder without you having to work harder. The mind-muscle connection is it's just a beautiful thing to think about. They say that you can even mentally rehearse moves in your head. I'm not saying don't do the workout with me. You can mentally do a workout in your head, and then when you go to actually do it, it's like your muscles already know what they're supposed to do. Don't look at a workout and then think you can do it without still thinking about it while you're doing it. Okay, you get to rest. Again, we get our nice long rest. We get a minute, and then we grab some water if you would like some. And we pause. Now we're coming into our balance and posture core portion of class. We only have a few moves. We do them for about a minute each. And then it's our cool down and stretch. Can you believe you are almost done our first workout? About 30 more seconds. Take a few breaths. So this next one is our heel to toe lift. You still have a few seconds, but I will demo. So you can go one side heel lift, toe lift, and then to the other side if you want. Or you can do both heels and then both sets of toes, all 10 toes. So choose your journey, heel lift, so calf muscles working here, balancing muscles, and then we lift our toes. So why is this important? Why is this toe lift important? Because that strengthens the muscles of the front of your legs. So it helps reduce, or it helps us lift our feet while we walk. Keep breathing. Find your own pace. Your pace is yours. Mine is mine. Relax your jaw and soften your forehead. Maybe smile. Maybe you're rocking out to some really good music. Okay, last one. And make sure you're even on the sides. And then we get a quick rest. So this was a quick rest. Now we're going to take some seated side bends. I remember, did I do both? No, one. Okay. So we're going to go side to side. You can bring your hands to your ears if that feels okay. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend to one side. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, bend to the other side. Inhale up. Your pace is yours. I invite you to inhale on the up and exhale on the crunch. Inhale on the up and exhale on the crunch. Ooh, we are close. So I want you to focus right on the sides of your body. Don't worry about how deep you get into it. Even out your sides and then you get your rest. Our next one is our posture hold. So you don't have to hold for a whole minute. You can come in and out of it. Shake off what you need. Roll your shoulders back. Lengthen through your spine. On your exhale, lift through the lower belly. You can even bring your hands down by your sides on the chair. I want you to think just about sitting upright. We're going to tuck our chin gently into our chest. I call it our 1.5 chin tucks. Whew, there's a shake. Breathe right here. Anytime you need to come out of it, go ahead. Take your break. And then we reset the same way by pressing our sitting bones into the earth. Exhale, lift through the lower belly. Think about shoulders rolling back and down, but chin tucking in gently. Maybe smile. 10 more seconds. And a rest. Ooh. Actually, I put rest in, but it's actually our cool down time. So after that, you might feel nice to give yourself those few shoulder rolls. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms out around it up. And then maybe exhale over to the right. Take a breath into your left ribs. On your inhale, come on up. Maybe your arms aren't wanting to reach up. That's okay. We're going to exhale over to the right. Take a breath into, over to the left. Take a breath into your right side ribs. Inhale to come on up. Exhale, let's bring our hands to our heart. We're going to turn towards the right and we're going to take a lunge. So this will be nice for your quads and hip flexors. So your right knee is bent. You maybe turn to face the right side of your room. Your left knee can come straight down from the hip. Take a breath in here. I'm just going to readjust on my chair. You can always readjust on your chair as many times as you need. And then perhaps we slowly take a twist to the back, towards the back of your chair. And slowly make your way out of the twist. And then let's come back to face each other. And we're going to go to the other direction. So turning over towards the left. Your left knee or your left leg is bent and rested on the chair. Your right leg is off the chair. And your knee is straight down from your hip. You can bring your hands to your heart. And then perhaps turning to the back of your chair, taking a torso twist. Keep taking long, deep breaths in and out. And then slowly unwind and then turn back towards the front. And I invite you to bring your hands behind you. Wherever they are is perfect. We're going to roll our shoulders back and down. Think about a little opening through the heart center. If it feels okay to look up, you may. Listen to your body. And then slowly releasing. Bring your hands to your thighs. We're going to take a seated cat-cow. So on your inhale, slowly come forward into cow pose, looking up. It's a stretch for the front of the body. And then as you exhale, round back. It's a stretch for the back of the body, cat pose. Two more times. Inhale forward and exhale back. And one more time. Inhale forward and exhale back. And inhale on upright. Inhale, reach your arms out, around and up. And exhale, hands to heart center. And thank you so much for joining me today. I can't wait to join you for 11 more workouts. I hope you have a beautiful day. Take care.